In this video, we will look at two ways in which oil consumption in internal combustion engine has become an issue. First, we will look at how manufacturers has adjusted their piston rings in order to reduce friction in the engine and as a result saving fuel.
Way to make real efficiency gains is to tackle resistance, things like aerodynamics, rolling resistance and internal friction, losses. These are the things you can't feel but which your engine needs to battle through every rev just to get your car out of the blocks and moving. Internal friction in your engine is one of those big ticket losses items. So in an effort to reduce fuel consumption, manufacturers have for several years now waged a war on internal friction in engines, and they've wound back the tension in piston rings and valve guides in particular. And that saves fuel and it saves you money. Let's not forget that while you're out there bitching about oil consumption. You're saving money on fuel here. But it also opens the door to that oil consumption.
Secondly, we will look at how Toyota has adjusted their oil ring on the leakage system with the oil ring so that whenever the oil ring scrape the oil from the cylinder wall, it leaks through the piston, and how it has created additional problems for internal combustion engine in terms of oil consumption.
Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to explain to you why engines burn oil. Oil or engine oil is to lubricate. It works as a coolant. It removes the heat from components like and other parts, because piston by itself does not touch any antifreeze. There is no way to cool it off, and if you don't cool the piston off, how does the piston get cooled off? See those little tiny holes on the piston? This you have two main rings, compression rings, and you have oil removing rings. When the piston slides up and down, it removes the oil from the cylinder walls. That oil, see those tiny holes? I'm using a toothpick as a reference so you guys can see that those tiny holes are tiny. And when those holes gets clogged up, engine starts consuming oil at high rate. This piston was removed from Toyota 3.5 and it's in pretty good condition. So whoever was using it, they were using a high quality oil. So when the oil enters being removed from the cylinder walls, it goes to those tiny holes, and through those tiny holes it ends up at the bottom of the piston.
Alright, so you notice that these two issues are manufacturer design faults. So the question is, how do you go about correcting this problem?